Good evening, each one of you, and I welcome you all to the closing ceremony of HackNITP 4.0. The motive of this session is to summarize our journey with the disclosure of top campus ambassadors, game event winners, and the presentation of top 10 teams, and of course, the top 3 winners. Today, the top 10 teams are given the opportunity to showcase their projects and their hard work live to everyone. Talking more about Hack and ITP, we would like to share some of our accomplishments we achieved this year. Starting from the very early stage, we were able to receive sponsorship of prizes worth more than 6 lakhs, including cash prizes as well. Then, we also conducted sessions on different tech domains to help our participants to gain some more guidance. And most importantly, we received an overwhelming footfall with more than 500 registrations. We also tried that our participants do not face any issue during the hackathon, so we came up with two mentorship sessions. And not to forget, we played many fun games throughout the duration of hackathon and we enjoyed a lot. We tried our best to provide an experience where each one of us gets a chance to learn and enjoy simultaneously. Now, I would like to call Mohit to take you forward.
Thank you, Sajal. Good evening, everyone. I am 𝗵𝗃𝗂𝗧𝗣 from from NIT Patna HackSlash Club. So I am going to disclose the winners of various events within the hackathon. So starting with the campus ambassadors. So the work of the campus ambassador was basically to promote the hackathon in their respective colleges, and the three campus ambassador who promoted the event in the best way and most participation came from their college are our top three campus ambassadors. So at third place, we have 𝗶𝗃 सेठी from Dr. Ram Manohar Lohia Awadh University. At second place, we have Sohail Gulam from Sethu Institute of Technology. And the winner of Campus Ambassador Program is 𝗵𝗃𝗵𝗎𝗓 from Guru Tegh Bahadur Institute of Technology. So congrats to all three of you, and we hope that you all three of you would have enjoyed the campus ambassador program. And next year we hope to see more people coming and joining this campus ambassador program of Hack and ITP 5.2. Now, moving forward to the fun events. So, our hackathon was not only about coding and coding. So, we had many fun events also in between within the course of 48 hours, just to give some relaxation and refreshment to the participants, judges, mentors, and organizers. So we had many fun events. So starting with the ultimate meme contest, in which the contestants made memes on technical stuffs and they posted on a Discord server, and the judging was done on the basis of likes and reactions and the judges' marks. So the winner of ultimate meme contest is Anushka Janoti from Guru Tegh Bahadur Institute of Technology. Next, moving to the next fun event, we had Sketchful.io, which was basically a drawing and guessing event in which one of the participant had to draw the given word and the others had to guess that. So this event also saw many participants coming and playing the game, and they had a lot of fun. So the winners of this Sketchful.io were: at third place we had Mohit Kumar from NIT Patna. At second place, we had Anjuman Hassan from KIET Group of Institutions, and the winner of Sketchful.io was Shivam Jha from NIT Patna. The next fun event was the technical quiz, in which questions were asked from various tech domains. In this contest, the top three winners are: at third place, we had Sarthak Jain from KIET Group of Institutions. At second place, we had Abhinav sir, who is a software engineer in Amazon, and he was also one of the judges in our hackathons. Next, at first place, we had Vatsal Dhamma from International Institute of Information Technology, Bangalore. The next fun event in the list is Share It to Win It, in which the participants shared their experience of the Hack and ITP 4.0 and what they learned about it, what were the challenges they faced. They wrote it as a post and posted it on their LinkedIn accounts and tagged us. So the winner was decided on the basis of the reactions on their post and the judges marking. So the winner of Share It to Win It contest was Sai Leela Rahul Pujari from Indraprasth Institute of Information Technology, Delhi. And the last fun event which we had in our hackathon was non-technical quiz, in which questions were asked from various non-tech domains. And the top three winners of non-tech quiz were: the second runner-up was 𝗵𝗵𝗸𝗃𝗃 from Guru Tegh Bahadur Institute of Technology. The first runner-up was Paritosh Kumar from NIT Patna. And the winner of the non-tech quiz was 𝗲𝗃𝗲𝗿𝗀 from the Mothers International School. Congrats to all the winners of the fun events. We hope that you all had enjoyed the events, and also those who couldn't win in these events but took part, don't get disheartened. This was all for fun, and we hope that you would all would have enjoyed it. Now moving forward, we have the top 10 teams of the hackathon. So I'm going to announce the top taking. I'm going to take the names of the top 10 teams in no specific rank order. It's all random. So the top 10 teams include Team Access Denied, then Team Crypto Cool Dudes, then Team Encoders, then Team Hack 𝗵𝗃𝗵𝗀𝗃𝗃, then Team Handsome Engineers, Team Setters, Team Shiv Nadar University, Team Sotheby, Team Titans, and Team Trycatch. So these were the top 10 teams of our hackathon. They made fabulous projects on various domains, on various themes, and they were indeed splendid and superb. And the teams which could not qualify for in the top 10, they should not get disheartened. They had also worked a lot, and the judges liked their projects too. But at the end, we can have only 10 teams in the top 10 list. So these are the top 10 teams. Now moving forward, you all must be keen to know what these 10 teams made as a project, which made them qualify for the top 10. So don't worry, we are here to clarify your this doubt. We Now the top 10 teams will come one by one on the stage, and they will be showcasing their project, they're explaining their ideas and giving a live demonstration of their projects and what they made. So I think we can start. So the first team, which is going to showcase their project and give a live demo to you all of their project, is Team Setters.
Uh, is my screen visible? Can somebody confirm?
Yeah, it's visible.
Okay. So, very good evening to everyone. I'm 𝗵𝗵𝗸𝗃𝗃 from NIT Patna, and I am representing Team Setters. We are here with our project 𝗵𝗃𝗃. 𝗵𝗃𝗃 brings privilege to all those women all over India who are skilled enough to work and earn on their own. It's not that they do not have skills, but still, despite of having a proper platform and community, they cannot show their talent to the world. By by means of Pehchan, they can sell their products on our platform and can earn and can become independent. A woman who is earning can educate their children in future and can increase the employability rate of India, which is right now 70%. The tech stacks which we used are listed here. So this is the flowchart of our project, and I'll be giving a quick tour of the project. So the user who is not already registered will have to register first, but I am already registered. So just I'll be have putting my email address, name and password to log in. I'm sorry. So this is the very first page of the website, which is the home page. It lists about our top contributors. A user can read about them by clicking on more. Below it is the top selling products of our website, and user can view this by seeing these things. There are many uh, stacks about the women empowerment all over India. User can go to buy now section where there is a list of the products which are being sold by our superwoman. So for buying any product, user have to click on buy now. It leads to a transaction page where you will get the information about the product and the user has to pay. For paying, they can choose pay by card or pay using delivery. So like I chose pay using delivery. For here they will have to enter all their details like name, address, everything. And on clicking on place order, the order will be placed. So other than this, user can visit the Superwomen section where we have listed about our top contributors. For reading about them, they can click on more. They can learn about their background from where they do belong and they can see their products here. They can reach our website also by our contact details, and a user can donate to our community for making it large, for helping us, and for that they have to just enter their card details, card number, and everything, and they after clicking on donate now they will be able to donate. So this was a quick tour of our project, and thank you.
Thank you, team setters. So that was quite an amazing project made on a quite good and good topic. So thanks again for the presentation. Now
Thank
moving
you.
on to the next. Now moving on to the next team, we have with us Team Crypto Cool Dudes, who are going to showcase their project and demonstrate it in front of you all. Team Crypto Cool Dudes.
Hello, is my screen visible?
Yeah,
Yes,
it
it
is
is.
visible.
Okay. Uh, Rahul,
And
Hello.
in this ticket booking platform, we have all these tickets that you can buy and sell in crypto. You can imagine it to be like a marketplace where you get to buy, sell, and even trade these tickets. So that is one of our key selling propositions. That eventually these tickets can be treated as NFTs, and these they can be treated as NFTs only because they are all unique tokens, and NFTs are nothing but non-fungible tokens, which means they're irreplaceable tokens which have unique ID to them. So on our platform, you can buy and sell these NFTs, and these NFTs are specifically tickets. And the biggest USP that we have, that we see no other competition doing, is that we can make these tickets in mass. You can make thousands and thousands of these tickets in one go. So the potential of this idea is that, in the whole NFT trading industry these days, you see a lot about these NFTs popping up, and there's so much covering in the news, coverage in the news for NFTs and stuff. So this system could change the way we look at NFTs. Like, imagine that Elon Musk decided to watch a football match. Elon can book a ticket on our platform, and after booking the ticket, he can decide to trade it off. And people will be ready to buy these tickets because Elon Musk has such a brand. he has such a fan base that people, would want to have something he owned. And basically this can be sold as an NFT. And because of Elon's great value, social value, it's going to look like the people, the demand is going to go high. So this is essentially how we would be earning the money as well. And so what you see on the screen right now is a Figma screen. This is the design, and I'm basically the designer for the team, and I made the design. On the left, you see the low fidelity prototype, which is basically showing you how we want it to look. And on the right, we have the main design itself, which shows you the whole platform. We have a few more designs at the corner, but we discarded them. Now, Asim will tell you something about the front end and the back end. Asim, switch on your mic.
Okay. So we have both front end and back end, but due to the lack of time, we're not able to merge them both together. So this is how our front end is currently developed. We first have like an introduction page on buying and selling NFTs. You can see how similar it looks to the design prototype. You can see how it works. Currently, a wallet, enter details and click generate. All you need to do is click generate, and it'll go to another. Once you click generate, it will choose which ticket generation you want, single or mass ticket generation. The web pages for these are not done, so I will move on to the backend demonstration first. So this is what happens when you first start up the backend part. So currently there are no NFTs or tickets in the marketplace. So what we do is we go to sell tickets. We enter description. For example, 12th June, 12th June match. We put a price in Ethereum currently. Take an event type. The event type will be sport. You can put sports at JN Stadium. Create a digital asset, and you can see a MetaMask notification pop up. We first got to pay the gas fees, and we also got to pay a 0.25 Ethereum listing fees. Are you able to see? Are you able to see the listing fees? You must. There'll be a pop up if you're not able to see it. You wait for some time, and pop up will appear. And the NFTs will appear. So another way we do NFTs is by mass selling NFTs. So what we do is basically we browse for a CSV file. Our CSV file will be here. We browse for a CSV file. After finish uploading, we click on the button mass selling. We wait for some time. We wait for all the transactions to get processed. And we wait for some time. And if you refresh the page, you can see around 5 new assets are created. This is how we try to propose it to the huge huge players in this system. So basically, once we're going to create a ticket, nobody wants. There's going to be thousands upon thousands of tickets. So this is what the marketplace is trying to do. So, for example, now we'll demonstrate to you the buying part of it. We click on this thing. We pay 200 Ethereum. We wait here, and you can see the ticket is bought and is no longer no longer with us. And if you go to my assets, we can see the assets we own. And that is it for the demonstration of our product.
Thank you, Team 𝗵𝗃𝗿𝗀, for such an amazing presentation and a demo. I hope that the audience must have liked it. So now moving on to our third team for today's evening, we have Team Handsome Engineers with us who are going to showcase their project next. Team Handsome Engineers, please.
Hello Ronak, you can present the screen.
Hello, hello. Is my voice is available?
Yes, it's audible.
My laptop is just freezing.
Are you able to share your screen?
No, no, no. It's StreamYard. It's saying not responding.
Uh,
Is there
Then
some
probably your
issue?
other teammate can share his screen.
Hello, hello. Is my voice is available? Wait.
yes, you're audible. Are you able to present?
No, no. It's not. Not at present.
Okay, just keep trying. We'll try to call some other team in the meanwhile.
Okay.
Okay, since Handsome Engineers is not able to present, we will be moving to Shivnata University. They will be joining us soon with their presentation. Okay, the next team will be joining us soon. Meanwhile, maybe we can just share our experiences. So, how about it, Tejas? You can start. How was Hack and ITP for you?
Sure. See, I think I speak for everyone when I say this that it was an eventful journey, and a lot of us we learned a lot of new things. And I guess this was enjoyable as much as it was technical.
Yeah, really, I enjoyed and learned a lot as an organizer, and I hope all the participants also enjoyed a lot.
Yeah, I'm betting they did because a lot of people were there playing with us, sharing their views on different teams and channels. So it was quite
Yeah,
eventful.
yeah,
I guess we
absolutely.
have the next team with us.
Yes. So the next team we have is Team Trycatch. Anuj, you can present your screen.
Hello, am I audible?
Yes, you are.
Team Trycatch, please share your screen.
Okay, so your screen is also visible. You can start.
Unmute yourselves and then you may start.
Just a minute. I'll share my screen again. There was some issue. Okay, so is my screen visible? I'll just ask again.
Yes, it is.
So, hello everyone. This is Team Trycatch from NIT Patna, and our project is Solution Hub. First, let me introduce you to our team members. I am 𝗄𝗶𝗵𝗀𝗀. My other team members are Anuj Rajaram Jadhav, Sandhya Kumari, and Shivam Kumar. So, what is Solution Hub? Simply put, Solution Hub is a platform where people from an organization like a college professors and college students can put up various jobs, and other people from that organization who are eligible and willing to do that job can apply for those jobs. With Solution Hub, our aim is to create a specialized collaboration platform where those who are in need of some job and those who want to get some job done can communicate with each other. I will explain my point better by providing some use cases for our project. We asked several faculties of our institution that how would a platform like Solution Hub can be beneficial for them. They told us they are in need of such a platform because there are many trivial tasks that they would like to get done by someone, and there is no such platform where they can find those people. uh, the current alternatives are emailing someone or if a student contacts them through WhatsApp or email, something like that. So they can use this platform to get trivial tasks like data collection, copy correction. If a PhD scholar or a faculty needs some help, needs a person who is good at a certain coding language, if they want to help with their Linux machine, small things like that, they can put up jobs for that on this platform. This platform can also be used for providing big opportunities to students, like internship opportunities or posting a job for a research assistant and things like that. So in that way, this will be useful for students also and teachers also. As for the case of students, we didn't have to ask anyone because we ourselves were in need of such a platform. We spend hours scrolling Instagram, watching YouTube. We would love to rather spend that time doing something productive, doing some job, earning a little money, or gaining some experience. But we don't know what are the opportunities available. Apart from that, students can also use this platform as a to collaborate with each other, uh, communicate with each other. For example, if someone is working on a project and they need a team member, someone needs a web developer or someone who is good with backend and stuff like that, they can put a job for that. You are struggling with a subject or a topic and you need help for that. You can put a job help with that. You can put a job for that. If a club or college is organizing an event and they need some volunteers to do some work, you need someone to edit your video and small things like that. This platform can also be used as a means for exchanging notes and study materials between people of your own organization. So this is very helpful for students also. uh, Now, I would like to tell you a little more about the motivation behind this project. There is a severe lack of specially collaboration platforms, especially for organizations. All the other previous alternatives, if you want to that are close to Solution Hub, are contacting someone through email, WhatsApp, Discord, or any other chat service. The problem with that is, first, they are very unprofessional. They are not specialized platforms. If you There is no way you can put a job with required skills and people with required skills will apply on for that happens on Solution Hub. Also, specialized platforms like Freelancer and Fiverr, first, they are not organization based. The competition there is just too large. It is very difficult to land a job on Freelancer or Fiverr compared to getting a job in your own organization. Another drawback of those platforms is they are exclusively paid platforms, whereas on Solution Hub you can also put up various voluntary tasks also for collaboration purposes. The tech stack that we use to bring our project to life is we use Django for backend, React for frontend, and Redux for application state management. Now, my friend Anuj would walk you through the live demo of our project. Anuj.
So yes, hello. So so is my screen visible?
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is visible.
So this is a live demo of our website, Solution Hub. So what are you waiting for? So this is our homepage, what we offer. You can post a job, freelance, you can get paid, you can see other profiles and apply for the job. So let's log in. So if a person is not logged in, he may sign up. So currently I'm logged in. So let's directly jump to it. So you have signed in. So this is our dashboard. You can see the username, the first name, last name, email, all the details, the description, and you can change your username directly from here. So this is our profile page. So let's just change it back. So all this, and currently there are no posts that are posted from this account. So here you can see all the posts. So if you want to apply for any job, you just have to go to the details. You can see the details and apply. So what are your skills? So let's say I'm good in React, Django, and why are you suitable? So let's just write experience. So just send request. So this is how you can apply for a job. So then how can you post a job? Let's go to this post job page. So the title. So let's say web developer for solution hub. Okay. So paid job, let's say 1,000. And job description, just write the same thing. Say the skills are React, Django. So let's post this. So now I have posted this job. If you go to the dashboard profile page, you can see the job has been posted and the details. So the request, currently no one has requested, and that will be visible here. And if you go to the post, you can also see your job here. So that's all from our side. Thank you.
Thank you, Team TryCats, and it was a really great project and a really helpful one as well. So next in the list we have Team Shivnadar University. So they will be presenting next.
Can we begin?
Yes, you may start now.
Okay, so hello everyone. I'm Prabhav and this is Yathansh. We are Team Shivnadar University. So I present to you 𝗲𝗏𝗏, and we come here with a mission of making the act of donating transparent and incentivizing using the power of blockchain. Now, before we discuss the what of our product and what we do, let's discuss the why. Why did we build this? So here are some news snippets which highlight the problem that we're trying to address here, which are fake fundraising campaigns, online donations, the credibility of sites like 𝗵𝗏𝗏𝗏 and 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏. So there was a lot of questioning about the existing Web2 solutions in the donation domain. So now let's look at the problem in detail. So there are three core problems that the existing Web2 solutions pose and render them suboptimal. The first thing is the number of donation scams. 78% of the donations and fundraisers online are fraudulent. And hence, even though people want to donate, they don't do so because they don't trust the system enough. Second, there's a lot of convenience fees that these websites take and hence become money-making organizations. And the last thing is that you don't get rewarded for being good. Like donation platforms give you nothing but headaches for your philanthropy and your goodwill.
We at 𝗲𝗏𝗏𝗏 aim to bridge the gap between a kind person and a donor. Our solution to the problems were that we take 0% cut. We keep nothing. All your money goes to the person it was meant to go to. And we're completely transparent. You hold complete control over where your money goes. And at 𝗲𝗏𝗏, giving gives back. You get a custom flaunt-worthy NFT which stays with you forever and speaks volumes about your philanthropy. Now, I'd like to talk about why we built it on the blockchain. Web3 has the potential to revolutionize the philanthropic space. We have the tools to open new funding sources and create economic abundance for everyone who is providing value to society. On the blockchain, there are no transaction failures because donations often get lost even after the money has been debited. And also because it's completely transparent, as any change on the ledger need consensus of all the nodes in the chain. Now, why we chose Tezos was because of its superior proof of stake mechanism, also its ability to mint NFTs as an incentive, and of course, because it's fast and efficient.
Before we move on to the technical demonstration, I'll just tell you the tech stack we've used. So we've used React.js and CSS for the front end. Some dependencies we installed are React Router and Hashlink. And we use the Tezos Beacon SDK for the wallet. And the blockchain we worked on was Tezos. Now I hand over to Yathansh to show you the website.
All right, I'll show you the website. It is hosted on Netlify. This right here is our landing page. And you can click on the login button and choose your preferred wallet to log in. Then we can click on the donate button to see the donation grid. This right here is just dummy data. Then if you go further down, we'll see the how it works section. What is 𝗲𝗏𝗏𝗏 and why 𝗲𝗏𝗏𝗏? We've explained why we use blockchain and why you should trust 𝗲𝗏𝗏𝗏. So now if I go back to the donation grid, if I click on one of these campaigns, it will take me to the campaign page, which tells us about the campaign in more detail and how much it has raised. So if I want to donate, I'll just click on the donate now button and it will take us to the details form. So for example, if I fill up a form and enter some data, and let's say I want to donate 8, so I'll just add it. And if I submit it, it'll give us our own custom NFT. Of course, this is not officially minted because due to the time constraints, and if you click on the save as NFT button, it'll just download it. Now back to Prabha for next part.
So that was a technical demonstration. Now let's talk about how we're making money here with the 0% cut that we proposed. So we employ two very core concepts. First is the CSR, which is corporate social responsibility. So it's a self-regulating business model that helps companies become more accountable. So they have to keep up like a cut of their profits every year for social causes. And here's where we help them. We take their headache and employ their CSR on 𝗲𝗏. The second source we use to get all of these donations and fundraisers are NGOs, because they only get the credible sources onto our website. So we can uphold all the things that we're proposing to solve here and can also help the NGOs with this. This brings us to the last part, which is what we plan on doing with 𝗲𝗏 in the future. So our first priority is finishing up the tech, which is to translate all of our ideas into code and transfer more features on chain, as we spoke about why it's better. The second thing would be marketing. We'll obtain customer insight, build upon it, improve our product, have more iterations. And the last thing would be to ship an MVP or a minimum viable product so that the world can use it and we can build up more on it. That was our presentation, and this brings us to the end of our presentation. Both of us hope you liked it a lot. Thank you.
Thank you, Team 𝗵𝗔 University. Next, we have Team Titans. You all can start.
Am I audible?
Yes.
So, good morning, everyone. So, my name is 𝗁𝗃𝗵𝗂𝗧, and here we are with our friend Faz, and we are from Team Titans. First of all, I would like to thank you, everyone, for giving this opportunity to introduce ourselves and to present our idea. So, how many times it has been happened with you all that whenever you go to the internet for learning, you either don't get the right resource or get distracted by others stuffs like you on YouTube. But and also whenever where when there is a separate platform for professional works like LinkedIn, then why educational content and entertainment content is going side by side? To solve this problem, we have designed Academy, a one-stop platform for learning which will not only provide the videos but also the notes and the books in the form of PDF link, which provides distraction-free environment. Here, student can log in and share any videos or PDF with the community and can explore any content which they want to study. Our easy-to-use interface allows them to upload video, delete them, as well as have discussion through comments. He can also save any video to the library that can watch later. So now I would like Faz to show some glimpse of the website.
Hi, I'm Faz, and okay, let's start. Okay, so whenever you enter this domain, you will end up landing on this page. This page is a guest page where you can watch videos but can't upload or like the videos. So let's log into this page. Um, if you have entered for this first time, you can choose to sign up also. Okay, okay, so let me just sign in. Okay, let's go to home page. Okay, so here it is, home page. You can see a bunch of videos, and let's play some video.
The Poincaré conjecture is what I like to talk about, and it is.
You can choose to like any video or have a discussion using comment. You can You can also have notes and books which are in the form of PDF and have this thumbnail. A Google Drive link will be provided, which when you click will land you on a Google Drive page where you can read your PDFs. You can also save some videos to the watch later library. Let me save some videos. This one. And this one. Okay, here they come. You can also remove any video. Let me remove this one. Okay, it is removed. If you want, you can upload any video you clicking on this plus button. Here, just enter title, type, link, category, enter description and tags if any, and then upload the video. You can go in your profile section and you can change the picture as well as username. And if you want, you can delete any videos which you have uploaded previously. Okay. If you want to search any particular content, you can search it in search bar. Like you want to search Python, you'll get the search results. If you are still not satisfied with the results, you can choose from different filter menus which are available. And our website is fully optimized for mobiles so that anyone can have a smooth experience in their iOS and Android mobiles. Okay, that's it from my side. Thank you. And now Harsh will continue.
And also, we have made this website with the technologies like MongoDB, Node.js, and Express.js, which is likely to be scalable. Which was our future plan, that after the initial level in which we will start by connecting few college students and getting review from them and improving our user experience, we will make it to the bigger level in which we will try to connect more colleges with this initiative and enhance their learning experience. And thank you for our presentation, and this was all our presentation.
Thanks a lot, Team Titans. It was a really good project, especially for the resources. Thanks a lot. So next in the list we have Team HackNITP. Yes.
Yes. So moving on, like in the list of our long projects made by enthusiasts here during HackNITP, we have the next team coming on up, 𝗵𝗵𝗶𝗍. You guys can share your screen and may start.
Are we done? Hello?
Hello.
Hello?
Yes, Siddharth, your screen is visible.
You were the one, right, who told that please shift it a bit down? Okay, so have you already joined the broadcast studio?
You will leave the other meeting.
Siddharth, can you please leave that?
And your team member?
Yeah. Sorry. Siddharth, can you please leave that meeting?
And cover in the studio.
Right. Yeah. Thank you so much. So yeah, Siddharth, can you please turn on the slideshow? Thank you so much. So hello everyone, myself Samyak Jain and my teammate Siddharth Chaudhary, and we are from Team Encoders. Beginning with the problem which we are highlighting. In the current state, people are taking to cabs and other sources of transportation rather than using the public transportation which are available for the people at a very cheaper price. Then thought of why people are choosing cabs over these public transports. Then we came to know that many users are not able to use these public transports because they are not aware about the schedule of buses which they can get on time. Also, the people do not feel safe, especially women. They do not feel safe while traveling through these public transports and moving through these. Another reason during these COVID times can be that people avoid these transportation so that the spread of COVID-19 can be stopped to a certain extent. So we thought about this, and we got to a solution that these problems can be solved through our app. Moving on to the next slide. So this is the overview of our solution. Since the user are not aware of the schedule of the buses, so we have included a live location tracking of these buses in our app, which will help the user to know which buses are nearby to the user and which bus he can catch on time. Also, with this app, we are also implementing the crowd density control system, which automatically counts the number of passengers in the buses as they onboard the bus, so that the user who wants to take the bus can previously get to know how many passengers are already there in the bus. This will help in controlling the crowd density in a single vehicle. Also, ensuring safety of the people, we have included a tab which is named as emergency call tab. So this tab is a very special feature. In this tab, the people are when they click on this feature or the button, an immediate action is popped on the conductor's side. So this helps in immediate, so that the conductor can take immediate action and stop any mishappening which is taking place in the bus. We could have also called like authorities, or we could have also called police, but the police is not present at the right time and the right place. But the conductor, who is the first person to take care, he can know is that there is a mishap taking place at that this and this seat. All right, moving on. So these are some of the features which we have included in the list of available buses, which we are showing: the live location tracking of buses, the digital ticketing system, which we will explain you. Also, this automatic passenger count and the emergency calling feature, which I have already explained you. Moving on. So this is the workflow of the passenger, which starts from registration and then the source and destination. The user is asked to put in his details of source and destination where he has to travel, and then he can get the list of buses which are in 5 kilometer radius. And after that, the digital ticketing can be done. After that, let me show you the conductor workflow. Moving on. So here, the conductor starts with the registration, and during the registration, he is asked with some basic details like the bus number and the bus ID, so that we can get to know in which bus the conductor is traveling on that day. After that, the QR code scanning, with which we are implementing the digital ticketing system, which we'll be showing in our demo. After that, he is asked to put the traveling details, and then the ticket confirmation takes place. Moving on. This is our small revenue model, which we can say how we can generate money. Since this app can be used by both government and private users as well. So through government, we can provide them services and get commission for that or anything. Also, we have thought of a model where we can get commission from the bus owner for every ticket, like 1% or 5%, anything, so that we can get money on each ticket which are generated through our bus. Also, we can get monetization using buses. Also, we can provide some vouchers on every ticket which is generated. So with this, more users will use our app and get the vouchers for the digital ticket. And using that voucher, if they redeem that voucher, we can earn commission from our partnering companies. Moving on. So these are some of our app interfaces of passenger. This is the conductor, and this is the final slide, which we have included how we have included the sustainability topic in our app. So in this app, since passengers are using more of public transports rather than using cabs, these cabs, through this, they can save their money, they can save their time, they can save their environment as well, because the pollution will be get reduced to a lot extent. So with this, we are protecting our environment as well. So in this, since we have included the automatic number of passenger counter, the passenger can know how many passengers are there, and he can avoid using overcrowded buses or anything. And since the digital ticketing system has been introduced in our app, so the use of paper will be reduced to a large extent, because people would be assigning tickets through the application only. Also, since in the beginning during the registration we have users details like email or phone number, so with this the chances of any mishaps will reduce to a lot extent, because the mishapper would fear, because his details are with the conductor. And the crowd density analysis will help in routing the buses to different routes. Suppose in a particular route, like 10 buses are there, but they almost each and every bus are overcrowded. So the government can reroute some buses from any other route to that route, so that the crowd can be controlled in these buses. And the emergency calling feature will help the women passengers as well. So now we'll be showing you a quick demo of our application. Yeah.
So actually, we have made the video only because we have to join the meet, as we have the two interfaces, different interfaces for the app, one for the passenger and one for the conductor. So we made a video for that. So I'm just playing that video. Presentation of our app. So I'm currently logging as the passenger, you can see. So logging in my email ID and password. Login. So here what we can see is a draggable sheet, Google Map, and here we are representing the purple markers as the buses near me, and the orange marker as the user itself. As you can see, my marker is moving. So this is the live location field, and writing the source as Thane, and the destination as maybe Delhi. So find buses near me, and these are the buses that are in the radius of 5 kilometers to me. So you can just click on any bus you want to ride, and then there will be a polyline made from that bus to the user's location. Okay. Going to the QR code for building my ticket. So Samyak, could you please just generate the ticket?
So I'll be just switching the tab in which my screen is shared. So here we are showing the conductor part. I'll be logging in as conductor part. So this is conductor part, and I'm at gmail.com, and my password by Samyak123, and bus ID and the bus number I can say 6857. And if I log in, this screen will open, and here the QR code will open. So yeah, once if I go here, and this is the other tab, and if I scan the QR code, here you can see I can see the Siddharth name and the C Siddharth. And if I write source as Thane, and then he goes to Delhi, and if I press on book ride, it will ask me to approve, and if I click on approve, the ticket is approved. And if the passenger, if I go on the passenger side, Siddharth, can you show us in the book history that the passenger has been allotted a ticket, and now if he goes on the book history, you can see that there is a ticket by name of Thane to Delhi, and this is by the name of Sid.
Yeah, so I'm just making an emergency call to you. So clicking on the. So yeah, this was our overall part, and the emergency call part has been initiated. After this, the emergency call is made by the user, and that call is received by the conductor of that bus. So this was all of our overall presentation. So hope you liked our presentation. Thank you so much. All right, Siddharth, you can turn off.
Thank you very much, Team Encoders, for your wonderful presentation. I can see you've given a lot of thought into your project as to take it to the next level in the bus systems. Now, coming up, the next team, we're calling Team 𝗄𝗶𝗵𝗄𝗏. You may please switch on your mics and share your screen and start
I hope my screen is visible.
your presentation. We're eager to hear. Yes, the screen is visible.
Good evening.
Good
We are
evening.
team. Yeah. Good evening. We are Team 𝗄𝗶𝗵𝗄𝗏, and we have built Arya, which is a decentralized music sharing platform. So the team members is myself, 𝗁𝗲, and Sanya. So the existing music industry discredits the original artist, and true talent of hardworking artists often get overlooked. To overcome this problem, we are creating a platform for those who have the talent but not the opportunity to shine, along the fact that every hardworking artist can get the deserved recognition and royalty with the prospect to be appreciated. So in the existing music industry, there are certain flaws. So artists usually typically get the worst end of the deal. Megastars are rare, and the record labels hold on to as much of their earnings as possible to finance all the swings they take and miss. This is a reliable source of frustration for a lot of people, but especially the megastars. A good example of this is Taylor Swift, who is now re-recording all her old albums after her former label sold all the material from underneath her. So, how does blockchain help us to solve this issue? Because of blockchain, artists own their businesses on the internet. It helps to empower the artists. It acts as a new revenue source for the artists and also helps us to reward the fans. So, for the technologies, we have used React.js, Truffle, Solidity, IPFS, Ganache, Ethereum, MetaMask, and Web3. So, this is the basic methodology. First, we create the smart contract. We compile the smart contract using Truffle. Then we migrate the smart contract to Ganache and add the smart contract to the blockchain. We connect to the blockchain with Web3, and after approving the transaction and approve the transaction, afterwards the user uploads the file mp3 file on React using on the front end, which we have built using React.js, and we publish this mp3 file on the IPFS, and we get the mp3 hash from the IPFS, which we later use to show the audio. So, I'll now give you a demo on what we've built during this during the hackathon. So this is the landing page. I'll quickly scroll down to the landing page. So as you can see, since this account is not registered, it is showing us in two options. Firstly, to register as a user, and secondly, to register as an artist. I'll click on register as a user, enter the user's name, and click on register as a user. A MetaMask notification pops up on the right hand side of my screen. And after I confirm the transaction, it will redirect me to the front page. And now you can see it is not showing us the option of register as a user, but it is showing me welcome back and the name of the artist. Similarly, we do the registration for the artist. I have already registered from one account as an artist, and I'll click refresh. You can see I've the artist name here is 𝗲𝗃𝗃. So here for the artist, we are also seeing a publish button. If you notice carefully, it was not earlier available to the user. So the artist could publish a song on the blockchain network. I clicked on publish. Then I'll choose one mp3 file, and I'll enter the cost. The cost entered here is in whey, and then I'll click on publish. After clicking on publish, it will take some time. So this song is uploaded on IPFS, and we get a hash, which is then used to show the songs. So it's taking some time to upload it to the IPFS. Yeah, so now the MetaMask notification popped up. I'll click on confirm, and after confirming, if I now click on discover, I'll able to see the color out alone, which I added recently. These are all the files that I had added before. So I'll now change into the user. I'll click on refresh. So the main feature here would be, if I click on the song, I can listen to the song individually. We have built an audio player here. So the user, if he wants to appreciate the artist, he can donate donate ethers to the artist. So if we see, if I'll add, if I want to donate 10 ethers and I'll click on donate, again the MetaMask notification pops up and I click on confirm. So now if we check the MetaMask, earlier there was 98. So because I donated 10 ethers, 10 ethers got deducted from this account. So that's all for what we have built during the hackathon. Now Sanya will continue with the future scope.
So the future scope of a project is you can add a feature to reward the fans. So the artist can reward a fan who has been supporting him. Another feature is to buy song from the artist. We can use the use of machine learning to integrate with blockchain, and it can show you the recommended songs to users. We can add a feature for copywriting, also a feature to stop piracy of the songs uploaded on the blockchain. And user can also get rewarded by sharing their playlist. So removal of centralized music platforms will help to produce greater freedom for artists, greater openness and availability for users. So, for conclusion, the music community in recent times is in dire need to have solution to the problems therein exist regards to credit to righteous artists, management of royalties, etc. And blockchain has immense potential to solve such problems. But blockchain is at a developing stage right now, and blockchain consumes plenty of resources, which makes it comparatively slower. But we believe that pros outweigh cons, and blockchain could prove to a powerful tool to solve all these issues. Thank you.
Thank you, Team Swatebhi. That was a wonderful presentation, and I find it very interesting seeing you've created a place for singers and artists, along with the users, to have a variety of interests to look through. Now, next we have Team HackNITP. You can share your screens and continue your presentation.
Are we visible?
Yes, you can wait for 10 more seconds and then you can start.
Are we visible? Yep. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. We are Team HackNITP, and this is our build 𝗲𝗃𝗍. Before jumping on to what exactly 𝗲𝗃𝗍 is, let me first tell you why do we need 𝗲𝗃𝗍. While ideating for this project, we interacted with several people who were suffering from different chronic diseases. And one thing they had in common was they had to visit doctors frequently and they had to carry all their files together, which was very hectic. And at times they had to travel several distances, and this was not really comfortable to them. And other thing we noticed was people living in different parts of the country had one problem in common, that was they didn't have access to good doctors. Like they were often limited by the place they live in. So we decided to build a platform to solve all these problems. And here we came up with Healthify. Now, what exactly does Healthify do? We provide solutions to three major problems. First is less organized patient records. We have built a platform where people can maintain their health records and they can access it by just entering their Aadhaar number. We plan to integrate our platform with the Aadhaar API in the future, but for now we have just hard coded it because of the inaccessibility to the Aadhaar API. On this platform, the person can store his or her medical history, the entire medical history. The only thing they have to enter is their Aadhaar number, and they'll receive an OTP on the registered number, and they can enter the entire platform where they can see a list of all the doctors they have referred to in the past and all the kinds of tests they have gone through in the past. The second thing is less number of doctors in your accessible range. So we have created a platform similar to a freelancing platforms where doctors can come and make their profile. The doctors will be ranked according to the positive feedback they have on their platform. People can just go to the search bar, search the type of doctor they want. For example, cardiologist. The platform will show the best cardiologists around. And the third problem is affordability and accessibility. So through this platform, we increase the accessibility because people who live in far remote areas of the country can access the best doctors around. Not just that, the Indian medicine market is huge. And in that market, around $5 billion is contributed by medical tourism. So through this platform, we give boost to medical tourism, since after COVID, the revenue from the medical tourism sector has decreased a lot. So this is our solution, Healthify, to all these problems. Now, what is special on our platform? We have included a blog section because we noticed one more thing was that people who are suffering from a certain kind of disease are not very aware about what they are going through and what are the best practices they should follow. So we have built a blog section where, latest blogs will be updated and there will be tags on the patient's profile. For example, a person is suffering from a cardiac disease. The person will have a cardiac patient tag on their profile, and a similar tag will be there on each and every blog post. So person will be shown relevant blog posts so that people can know more about what they're going through and how can they live a better life. Apart from that, we have built a chat box where the patient can directly interact with the doctor, share his or her reports, and have video conferences. And the third is the lab report section. So we have built a section where the labs can register themselves and they can simply enter the patient's Aadhaar number and upload the report. The report will directly show up to the patient's profile. Who are we targeting? The first is patients or normally healthy people who wish to maintain their health records. And the second is doctors and other path labs who are targeting more and more people. So we are trying to, neutralize the needs of both the parties. Talking about the market parameters, the market is huge. The entire Indian health sector is valued about $372 billion and is expected to grow at a compound annual growth rate of 31%. So this market is huge and we decided that we should target this since it has a lot of scope in it. And talking about the Indian telemedicine market, what is Indian telemedicine market? The fitness apps are growing like anything in India. So we decided to include that. So we have added a section where we will be, introducing a smart device which will be recording all your blood glucose level, your heart rate, your blood pressure, everything. And that will be recorded on our platform. So if a doctor needs to see what has been your activity for the past 7 days or so, the doctor can get it on our platform. We also aim to develop certain algorithms so that the algorithm can detect any kind of abnormality in your day-to-day activities or day-to-day heart rate, blood pressure, etc. Other than that, to make these health information more accessible, we aim to develop a health card. The health card will have one unique identity key, that will be your Aadhaar number, which would include your photograph and a QR code, so that you can simply scan that QR code and access your health records. So I'll simply go through the platform that we have built. So this is our landing page, which tells you about our basic functionalities, what all do we provide to our patients. Here you can register based on your role, and you can simply log in. I'll log in with an existing account. So this is a patient's account. When you enter a patient's account, here you'll get all the basic details about the patient. For example, patient's Aadhaar number, age, date of birth, height, etc. And the doctors consulted previously. Now, the reports of the patient are also there on the patient's profile. And the best part is that these reports are, password protected. If you go there, you'll have to enter a password which only the user knows. And if the user wants to share all these details with a doctor, the doctor will have to know the password. Then only the doctor can access these informations. Going to the doctor section, the user can enter the doctor details and simply find a doctor the user wants. For example, if we type cardiology, the platform will show you the best cardiologist around. Now, if we go to the blog section, we can get different blog posts related to the disease the person is suffering from. And this is the My Activity section, where this is a sample of the health card we were talking about, a QR section, a QR code, your name and your Aadhaar number. And apart from that, the future prospect we shared, weekly comparison, step comparison, heart rate, etc. And if we go to the inbox, now let's jump on to the doctor's profile. If we go to the doctor's profile, we can see that this is all about the doctor, where you have all the basic details about the doctor specialization. The doctor can simply go here and enter the user's Aadhaar number. Whenever the doctor enters a user's Aadhaar number, a OTP will be sent to user's profile, so that the user can allow the doctor to go through his profile and access the reports he wants. And the other section of the doctor's profile is the inbox, where the doctor can receive inbox from his or her patients and contact accordingly. And the third and the last section of our platform is the lab section. Here the lab authorities can go create an account and enter into the lab section, where the the authorities have to just enter the user's Aadhaar number, the title of the report, and the report. That's it. Simple as that. Thank you so much.
Thank you, team. That was a wonderful and thoughtful presentation, as well as the project. We can see the effort behind it, as well as the thinking that has gone behind just to create a project that is multifaceted in so many ways. Okay, so next we have Team Access Denied, who will be coming up now and explaining their project to us. Access Denied.
Okay, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So our project name is Factum, and we are trying to build a platform which is related to healthcare, and it is like an encapsulated project. So starting with the contents which we will be presenting is introduction, our approach, some diagrams, and then the tech stack. Then we'll finally break the ice and show the demo of the project. So on the introduction part, there is very hassle process where a patient goes to a doctor, submits some documents, and then again that doctor says that, okay, I can't treat this currently, you should approach another doctor. Then again that same tests are to be taken, then documents. So we are trying to build a platform where the documents are kept safe and available 24/7. So for this we have undertaken a platform known as IPFS, which is basically stores the information in nodes. So again, there comes this problem, like if you store a notes, then it is public. So what we are doing is we are encrypting the documents, storing it on IPFS, and whenever the necessary or the person who is authorized to view those documents is accessing them, only then the documents are decrypted. So this is the one of the main key features of our platform, and rest we also have video feature, referring feature and all. We will discuss it while the demo. And then what is our approach? So our aim is to enable the consumers to find the best doctors and at the fingertips as easy as possible, and also to have all the documents safe and secure at a single place. Our object is to scale this project not just in small cities but all over India and even further. So this is basically, as I mentioned, the encryption process. So this is the diagram which signifies what exactly happens when a user or a doctor submits some documents. So this is what the process in the background goes through. So the documents are uploaded. We have used AES encryption, and that AES key is then again encrypted using RSA algorithm. So when the documents are uploaded and Fernet key is created, that is the AES key, and that AES key is encrypted again with using doctors or users public key, so that while decrypting we can use that Fernet key. And all the private keys of the user as well as the doctor are encrypted through password and saved in the database. So we are maintaining all the security aspect here to make sure that all the documents, the private keys or anything related to cryptography is safe and secure. So then the documents are then encrypted and stored into IPFS. So IPFS hash is stored into the database, and then whenever the documents are to be viewed, it is retrieved from IPFS and then decrypted. So this is the decryption process. So first we fetch the hashes and the Fernet key, which is the encrypted key, and then we decrypt it using the private key of the user, which is again stored in the database. So we will ask the user for the password and it will be decrypted. So then it will be decrypted, and this is the basic flow of decryption. So coming to the tech stack, our backend we have Django, Python, Firebase for authentication, and IPFS for storage. Front end we have HTML, JavaScript, Ajax, CSS, and jQuery. So now not focusing on much on presentation, we will break the ice and move towards the demo of the project. So this is the basic login page. User or doctor can log in through this login page, or they can register. So this is for the registration of the user. They have to fill this basic fields. But if it is a doctor, they have to just click on this tick mark, and some fields would be added and some would be removed. Unnecessary fields would be removed. So then the doctor has to fill in the profile picture, like which will be required, the description, validation proof, which will be required by the admin to verify if the doctor is legitimate or not, then the specialties, the clinic name, address, and all this basic information. Once everyone is registered, the user can log in. Once the user logs in, user can view the profile page. So this is the profile page that a user sees. So it has some basic information like name, phone number, age, and all those. They can also download the private or public key if they want. If they don't want, it will be handled by the application itself. So when I click on download, they will ask me to provide the password. So once I enter password, the private key will be decrypted and downloaded. So this is the part for the profile. The user can also edit the profile and then click on save profile. Now moving to the main part of the project, we have a doctor section. So what the user can do, they can come to this section and view doctors. So suppose I want to view information related to this doctor. So everything will be displayed like the clinic, the specialty, and all those directions for maps and other informations as well. And what I can do is I can click on this book appointment. Once I click on this book appointment, I will be directed to a page where I can book the appointment. I can fill in the date, time, and this is the ID of the doctor, which is auto-filled. Then I can describe my reason for the visit. Then I can upload some medical files. Like I have already performed some tests and I'm taking an appointment. So I want to provide these documents to this doctor so that it is easy process. So what will happen is here now coming to the encryption part, the files will be uploaded and this encryption process will start. So the documents are uploaded, Fernet key is generated, and it is encrypted again. And finally, the documents are encrypted and stored on the IPFS. This hash will be stored in the database. So once all this thing is done, you can see in the appointment history, I have this appointment for today with the time. Now what I can do is I can view this appointment and see what doctor it is, what time it is, and all those things. Now these documents have arrived here, the document 1, 2, 3. So what I can do is I can click on any of this document, and now what happened is behind this process, this decryption process worked. So the private key was taken from the database as the user was already logged in. So we decrypted it, and all those documents were now decrypted from the fetched from the IPFS and decrypted. So I could see this file. Similarly, I can see other files as well. Now other thing here is I can join the meeting link. So this will open up a meeting for me, which also the doctor can join simultaneously from the other side. This is using Agora SDK, so that is platform is reliable. So this was the appointment history. Then as this appointment is taken, the doctor can also provide me some reference which will arrive here in the references. So if there is some reference that I have to accept as a user, I will be shown here. Now moving to the doctor's part, I will log in using the doctor's ID. So yeah, this is the doctor's page. Similarly, doctors also have a profile page where they can edit their information. This is done for better user experience. So doctor has a page known as today's schedule, where all the appointments which are appointed for today will be visible here. Then the doctor can see the details related to the appointment, and now even the doctor has the access to these documents. So even the doctor can open these documents, and no other person can open this document because they don't have access. And on IPFS, it is stored in encrypted form. Only on the website it is decrypted. So now if doctor sees this appointment, they can upload prescription, selecting files, and they can also upload. Suppose I want to upload this prescription, and then I want to upload this suppose test report, and I can click on upload docs. So what will happen is all the documents will be collected, encrypted, and uploaded to IPFS. So whenever the user visits this appointment again, the documents will be visible. As you can see, the doctor also can see this test reports are added and the prescription is also added. And now the doctor can also join the meeting similarly as the user did. Now the different part here is that as a doctor, suppose I think that if this user is not treatable from me, so I will give this Dr. Sharma reference of this user. So appointment ID is auto filled, and I can specify please treat on urgent basis. So what I can do is I can just click on refer. So this reference will be shown in the patient's part, and they can accept this reference. Only then the Dr. Sharma will be able to access the documents. So moving to the patient's page, the doctor can also view patient's history. Suppose this is the patient with this email. I want to view the details like the past appointments. I can just click on view, and I will be shown all the appointments that are today as well as all the previous appointments of this patient. And okay, so I will show on the users part what we just referred, so it will be visible there. On the users part, as you can see, the doctor being referred is Dr. Sharma. I can view the details of Dr. Sharma here, and only if I think that I want this doctor's reference, I will click on approve. So I will have to select a new date and time. Suppose I select this and I select a time, and I click on confirm. So now what has happened is Dr. Sharma is notified that a reference is being given to him. And what will happen is Dr. Sharma's references part will have this thing, suggesting doctor with their name, time, user, and their email. So they can view these details. And now even Dr. Sharma has the access to this document. So even Dr. Sharma can view the documents and see if it is necessarily or if they can treat the same. Only if they can do is they can click on approve. So once they click on approve, a new appointment will be created. As you can see here, a new appointment will be created with time and date, and all the new meeting link will also be generated, and accordingly other things will be there. So this was what we have created till now, and there are many advancements which we wanted to perform, but making it sure that we start bit by bit and keep it safe and make sure that security is proper and authentic. So we have come up to this solution, and we will definitely improve in future. So yeah.
Thank you very much for that wonderful presentation. I see a lot of medical awareness in projects this time. A lot of people wanting to contribute to the medical sector, uplifting it, modifying it. I can sense that we can have a lot of changes in the similar fields in the upcoming time. Moving on, we have the next team, that is Team Handsome Engineers. So now you guys have the stage and you can share your presentation with all of us.
So, good evening, everyone. I am Tejendra, and I am going to present on behalf of my team, Handsome Engineers. So, since the pandemic began, exams have shifted online. And many students who are living in remote areas have been facing difficulties in getting the question papers and submitting the scanned answer PDFs due to internet issues. This is what our project aims to solve. So, the solution that we have built consists of a web app that can be used by the teacher to create the test. So on the web app, teacher would upload the question PDF, will be able to encrypt it, and it will be sent to the students, say 10 to 15 days before the exam. And students would be able to download it as per the internet availability. Now, on the day of the exam, teacher would send an SMS which contains the test ID and the password to unlock the PDF. So using the password, student would be able to unlock the PDF and attempt the question paper. Now, after this, student would head over to our mobile app and would be able to generate an SHA key for the scanned answer PDF, which they would have created beforehand. Now, they will send this SHA key via SMS to the teacher. Now, once this is done and the exam is over, once like the student has access to a good internet connection, say 10 or 15 days after the exam is over, they can upload the PDF to the server using the app itself. Now, once this has been done, teacher will be able to verify whether the SHA key that was submitted by the student during the exam and the SHA key of the PDF which was uploaded later when the internet was available match or not. So these are the tech stacks that we have used. And now let's have a quick demo of our project. Yeah, so this is the web app that will be accessible to the teacher. So first, the teacher would need to sign up for a new account by providing their details. Now, once they have signed up, they can log in using their credentials. Now on the dashboard, teacher would have two options, either to create a group or create a new test. So as there are no existing groups, we would create a new group by clicking on the create group button. And here we would enter the group details. Click on next. Then we can add some students to this group by entering the student details. And then we can click on create to create a new group. Now we can click on this group to view the group information, which contains all the students that belong to this specific group. Now, once the group is created, we can create a new test by entering the test details, selecting the group, entering the test date, the start time for the test, the end time, then upload the question PDF, and enter a password that will be used to encrypt the question PDF, and then click on create test to create the test. So now the test has been created. We can click on it to view the test information, which includes the test ID, date, and other details. And there are a few buttons here. So we can copy the file link, and going to this link, we can see that the question PDF has been successfully encrypted. Now the teacher would click on the send password button to send SMS including the test ID and password to all the students. So here the student has received the SMS which contains the password and the test ID. Now student would use this PDF password to unlock the PDF which they have already downloaded, and they'll be able to unlock it and then attempt the question paper. Then once they have attempted it, they will scan the answer PDFs and head over to our app where they have two options, either to create a key or submit a PDF. So heading over to the create key section here would take to this new screen where they are required to enter their details like roll number and test ID, which is provided in the SMS, and then select their answer PDF. Now this would generate an SHA key for the PDF behind the scenes, and now clicking on the send SMS would redirect the user to their default SMS app So now here we can see that the SMS is actually a combination of the SHA key, test ID, and the student roll number. Now clicking on this send button, the SMS has been successfully sent to the teacher. Now once the student has a good internet connection available, they can go to the submit PDF section, again enter their test details. Select the answer PDF. And click on the submit button to upload it. So now it is being uploaded. And as we can see, that answer PDF has been successfully submitted. Now this is all that is required at the student's end. Heading over to the web app, we can see that we have received a submission from a student, which includes the SHA key, the roll number, and the submission time. Also, the uploaded PDF is available here. Now, teacher can click on this verify student button here to verify whether the SHA key that was submitted via SMS and the SHA key of the uploaded PDF match or not. So clicking on this button, we can see the student information, that is the roll number. Clicking on this PDF button, we can view the uploaded PDF, which was uploaded by the student. The SHA key verification was successful, as can be seen, and the SHA key submission time and the date of submission, whether the key was submitted within the time limit for the test or not, that is also visible. And we also have here whether the paper key was delivered within time or not. So this is in case the student is in a remote area and they do not have access to any mobile networks. So this will be able to keep a check on whether the student was able to receive the SMS or not. And we also have logged here the paper key delivery message time. So that is all about our project. Thank you.
Thank you, team. That was a wonderful and thoughtful presentation, and like definitely something we would require, like especially an idea that definitely popped up during the pandemic. So yeah, that was a really nice presentation, and as well as the execution. Coming up next, we'll be having the top 3 winners. The teams will be announced, and they'll be announced shortly. By the time they're announced, we like all of you to guess, first of all, who the winners could be. Let's see it in the chats.
Hello? Am I audible?
Yes, Sejal, you're audible and clear as
Yeah.
ever. So,
Okay.
announcing the winners for HackNITP 4.0. I know all of you are excited. All the 10 teams are waiting for with their hands crossed, seeing who will be getting all the interesting prizes as well as the top 3 teams. So, coming up next, we have this second runner-up. Angel. Yes. So we have okay, first announcing before the first 3 teams, let's see all girls team winner. This was a special category in which a team consisting of all the team members as girls. It was Team 𝗄𝗶𝗵𝗄𝗏, Project Arya, a decentralized music sharing platform, and we heard their beautiful presentation explaining how it inspires new artists. The team members Jessica D'Souza, Sania Toscano, 𝗵𝗵𝗂𝗏𝗃 Shetty, all from 𝗵𝗃𝗃𝗃 College of Engineering. Kudos to all these team members. Moving on. Excited for the second runner-up now. We have Team Setters. Team Setters gave us a beautiful presentation on their project 𝗵𝗃𝗃, which promoted women entrepreneurs and helped them get a market of their own and become independent. It was a beautiful concept presented by Anupriya Jha and Suman Chandra. Welcome, congratulations for this beautiful achievement, not just as the second runner-up, but also as a beautiful project in itself. Next, we have. Let's see. Come on, guys. Keep on guessing. Let's see who we have next. Sejal. Okay, so the second runner-up now, so the first runner-up that we have now after the second one, closing to the winner. Now we have Team 𝗵𝗏𝗃 University from the College 𝗵𝗏𝗃 University giving away their project 𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃, which was a beautiful project in itself, and it gave us a lot of inspiration to work in the similar field and come up with new ideas. It was very well designed. Kudos to all of you, team members Rehan Sahai, Shivan Singh, Yatansh Sharma, Prabhav Pandey. Hope you enjoyed the HackNITP with us. And for the last, now the winner of HackNITP 4.0, we have the guesses keep on coming now. Keep them coming. Let's see who we have as the winner. Sejal. And the winner is of this HackNITP 4.0 2021. We have Handsome Engineers project Remote Off Submit, which was an innovative idea to come up during this pandemic, which actually solved a lot of issues we as students also face. So the team members were Tejendra Singh, Ronak Jaiswal, Parag Thakre, Shreyansh Mishra, all from IIIT Vadodara. Congratulations to all the winners and to all the participants who participated in this beautiful hackathon, gave their ideas, spent their time learning something new, making beautiful projects, giving their concepts and actualization into the real world. Moving on. Thank you all for being with us here today and being with us throughout the entire journey of HackNITP 4.0. It was beautiful journey coming up from forming ideas, making up teams, making projects, making them into a real world project, and learning new things along with it to make the project live, and finally coming up, playing different games, collaborating, discussing everything around. We've come to the end of HackNITP 4.0, where we say part ways from all of you, from as a HackNITP 4.0 organizers. Thank you all for joining us. Coming up, just showcasing our sponsors once again. We have our title sponsor, DigitalOceans, and a lot of other sponsors along with it. Sejal? Yes. As you can see, our associate sponsors and many more sponsors along with them: Polygon, Postman, Force United, Dayfolio, Filecoin, Celo, and Tezos. We had our sub-event sponsors: Eco3D, Interview Cake, VoiceFlow, Azure, Geeks for Geeks, Sketch, Taskade, GitHub, Wolfram Language, 𝗫𝗏𝗃. And finally, our certificate sponsors, who will be in a manner giving you away the certificates. It is 𝗵𝗵𝗇𝗵𝗔. And with the HackNITP 4.0 over, we part ways in a manner where we wouldn't be discussing projects on a deadline anymore. We'll have ideas. You can join our community and we can discuss a lot of things there. We have a lot of different departments. You can join whichever you like and learn every day something new. Thank you all for joining with us today. Do join our Discord servers and follow us on these various social media links. We have new events coming up, new competitions, fun events, and learning processes, learning sessions coming up every few days. In the end, we all know the virtualization, the project similar to what we have built. We are on still a stepping stage, but projects that are made into live through those projects itself, which were one day a very far-fetched dream. We are here conducting an online event such as this. So keeping that in mind, we are parting ways from HackNITP 4.0, but are still together, connected by the same technology, which was developed some few years back by people similar like us, who thought of making new things. So keep your spirit up. Keep on thinking of new ideas, technologies. Keep them making live into the real world. And bye-bye, sayonara. Thank you for joining.